I'm going to tell you a great story. The way we grow food now is unsustainable. With a growing population and more than 80% of people living in cities by 2050, there's a serious problem with a food system that already uses a significant amount of land and water, creates a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions, and the result of which is we throw away tons of food all the way along the supply chain. We're GrowUp Urban Farms, and we farm differently. We combine aquaponics and vertical farming to grow food in cities so that everyone can have access to a sustainably grown source of fresh, delicious food. Aquaponics is a combination of two well-established farming practices: aquaculture, farming fish, and hydroponics, growing in a nutrient solution without soil. We take the wastewater from the fish farm, and we use that as the nutrient base for our plants in our vertically stacked hydroponic system. And those salads are growing in a completely controlled environment, with lighting provided by LEDs and humidity, temperature, and irrigation optimized so that we can produce the same quality and quantity of food all years round. Well, that's the theory, and this is what it looks like in reality. We built, We built the UK's first aquaponic urban farm, capable of producing 20 tons of salads and 4 tons of fish every year. On this farm, we harvest to order, and our orders go out to customers within 12 hours, getting there super fresh. We're not just growing food, we're also growing people. We work with recruitment charities to hire young people in the area and give them the skills, jobs, and confidence they need to be urban farmers. Isn't that a great story? But here's the thing. There's a lot of awesome stuff about running a business, but there's also a lot of really unawesome stuff about running a business. And the stuff that's not awesome is quite hard to find slides for. Building a business is really hard, and it's especially hard if you're trying to tackle a really big problem. Everybody is really hopeful about what we're doing. And the more challenging a problem you're trying to solve, the more hope there is that you'll find a solution, and the harder it is to make it work. And everyone's really excited about what we're doing. And it's not just that we're more interesting than most of the software startups out there. It's also because people are humongously hopeful that we're going to solve a really big social and environmental problem. And reconciling that hopefulness to the commercial reality of setting up a business is quite a challenge.
Well said.
Thank you. And our commercial reality was that that farm that we built is a prototype. And prototypes, by their very nature, don't always work. And what we learned is that it's not enough to grow the best tasting salad that any chef has ever had on the coolest farm that you've ever seen. Because if you're not doing that at industrial scale, you can't actually compete with the existing supply chain. And we weren't able to produce a product that was packaged and ready to go on the shelves. The key to making that work is to do it at scale. And the farm that we built was not big enough. Which is why, on the same day that we were fortunate enough to be featured on primetime BBC 2, I had to sit my staff down and fire all of them as we sat down to close the farm. And thanks. That was the hardest presentation I ever had to give. We gave everyone a month's notice, and we then spent the next 4 weeks helping people, doing everything we could to find new jobs. And then we started to work on what came next, because of course, something is coming next. We are on a journey to fundamentally change the food system in the world, and this is not the end of the road. We are taking all of that learning, everything from our customers, complaints, feedback, what our staff told us about what works, what doesn't work, the processes, the data, the knowledge, and we are scaling up vertical controlled environment farming to be able to compete with the industrial supply chain that exists. Our next farm will be 10 times the size of the one that we've built now. It will be more water efficient, more energy efficient, and most importantly, it will produce a product that is of such high quality in terms of taste and food safety that there is nothing on the market already that can be compared to it. We have broadened our vision of what it means to be a sustainable business and grow sustainable food, and we are changing the scale at which urban farming is going to happen. Thank you.